Hey, the whole point of going fishing, it's great to catch some fish, but it's good to get away from the stress at home and work, just kind of chill out. But guess what? Those things right there, they can make it more stressful than your worst day at work. Wheels and tires. With technology these days, there's some really inexpensive things that you can get to prevent most of those headaches. Keep you from getting broken down and stranded on the side of the road. Wish that you'd never gone fishing in the first place. Let me show you a couple things. There's only four of them. It's going to make your life so much easier, and you'll be glad you had them. Now, this first thing, this is really inexpensive. This is an infrared thermometer. The middle of your wheels, there's a hub there. And guess what? You're putting your trailer in the water all the time. They're filled with grease. Sooner or later, water can get in there. If those hubs, if they fail, that stops your tires from rotating. Bad thing. If they lock up, you'll flat spot them and like destroy the tire, or the thing can actually come off. I mean, it'll turn sideways. You get stranded on the side of the road. There's no easy fix on that. You can chain it up or something, but basically, you're left calling a wrecker. This thing, an infrared thermometer, it's not going to fix it, but it's going to help you spot it way before it becomes a problem. Basically, this thing for just a few bucks, and all these items, I'll put the description in the description below. I'll put the links. I shop them on Amazon. You get them there, get them at a local hardware store. But this is really inexpensive. Battery powered, it's got an infrared temperature sensor, and basically this thing, it'll shine a red dot, and you can just check anytime you stop at the gas station, pull over at a rest stop or something. I'll just quickly check them. You pull the trigger. You want to make sure you get the red dot right on the hub, which is the center there. This one's reading 91 degrees. So I pull it on the other one, it says 92. Basically, if they're within a few degrees of each other, you're good. If I point them and they're all like today, it's hot in the summer, they're all reading like 90 degrees, and one was reading 130. Well, that one's heating up. Anytime, like I said, I stop, check it, walk around, check all four. If one's really running hot, that tells you it's time to get it addressed before you go down the middle of the highway and get stranded. Because when this happens, you are done. So your hub's going out, those can happen, less frequent, happens over time though eventually. What happens most of the time, you get a flat tire. And guess what? If it's a tandem axle trailer like this one, you can't even see it until it's super, super late. Somebody flags you down going down the road. Or even on a single axle, it's just kind of hidden back there. You don't really know until the tire's destroyed. At that point, you're definitely out of tire and there's no fixing it. You have to change it and buy a new tire. These little valve stem things here you see, it's a TPMS, a tire pressure monitor system. These have been out for a while. With Wi-Fi, you can put a little thing in your cab and it shows you the tire pressure. Now they've had these out for cars, like a lot of newer cars, it's built right in. You can see it on your dash there. They make some ones and you can get a lot of these on Amazon, Walmart, all these places. The thing is for trailers, the Wi-Fi signal is not strong enough. And they used to make some of these where you can buy a Wi-Fi repeater. You have to wire it in, so you have to take off the wiring in the back of your truck and wire it in. You know, if you're handy, you can do it, but it's one more step. The one I show you here for pretty cheap, it has an extended booster on it. I never lose signal in the truck. It has a warning siren that goes off if it gets lower than like 10% lower than normal, what it's set at, it's going to go on. You're going to know when it's starting to go down, and instead of waiting until the thing's actually flat. And if it does instantly go flat, it blows out, you know instantly, so you can pull over before you're going down the side of the road and the thing's swerving all over and it gets worse. The TPMS system, I've had this on my trailer now for like 4 or 5 years. Even if you're making short trips, but especially long hauls, man, I won't trailer without it. It's inexpensive and it's the best insurance you can get. Now, if you trailer enough, even with that monitor system, you're going to get it flat eventually. You get drive over nails, you have a blowout, something's going to happen. So if you're on the side of the road, I'll tell you what, you're out there in harm's way. Semis going by and stuff, worst place to be. So the quicker you can change it flat, the better. Two hacks that really help you change a lot faster. If you have a tandem axle trailer, this is a drive on like a trailer aid here. You can see I've used it so many times over the years. I've actually broken out the front, but it's pretty sturdy. I've had this thing for years. You put it behind one of the wheels, or in front or behind. I put it in and then I drive up. If this one's flat, I drive up on here. It's going to raise my whole trailer where this one's sitting up there. I can just go ahead. I don't need a jack. I can instantly take this one off without using a jack. Saves you a little bit of time. I mean, if you're like me, I carry an extra jack in the back of my truck, but I'd normally have all sorts of tools and tackle and stuff back there. I have to dig it out. With this, I just drive up on the ramp. It's instantly up there. It's just way easier. So in 5 seconds, I pull that thing out. I'm up on top of it. And then the other thing is, when you get the flat, half the time those lug nuts on your boat tire, it's been on there for a long time. You've been driving through all this grime and stuff. They're hard to get off. These things, they're well under $100. They're always on special. You get around Father's Day and Christmas, you can get deals on them. Amazon, the one I put in there, inexpensive, but it's a cordless impact. If you get a big enough one, it'll take on your truck or your boat, it'll take those lug nuts off easily. I mean, you charge it like once a year and it's instantly, it's like you're being in the NASCAR pits. You can just boom, 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 take them all off. You're not sitting on the side of the road. You're not straining to get those lug nuts that are seized on. You can take it on and off in just a few minutes. The big hack, go ahead and make sure either buy a socket set or get the actual ones that fit. If you don't get ones that fit exactly right, you can strip out your lug nuts. You don't want to deal with that. Figure out the size that actually fit it, whether it's a millimeters or standard. Get the right size, carry them in that kit. For a few bucks, you've got it so you can drive on there, jack it up quickly, change the tire, you're not on the side of the road, get back to fishing instead of monkeying with your trailer. Speaking of keeping things economical and simple and really good, check out my H20 bass boat from Express. This thing will run 60 miles an hour, 175 horsepower motor. You can get this thing standard from a dealer under 40,000 bucks. Check out my video. You can see all about it.